You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
I want to talk about something that recently shook a lot of people and made headlines globally. A terrifying incident involving a Japan Airlines flight that could have ended much worse. On Monday evening, passengers aboard flight JL 8696, a codeshare service operated by Spring Airlines Japan, experienced what can only be described as a nightmare in the sky. The flight was en route from Shanghai to Tokyo when it had to make an emergency landing at Kansai International Airport in Osaka due to a serious mid-air issue. Imagine cruising at 36,000 feet, and then without warning, the aircraft suddenly begins to plunge, dropping nearly 26,000 feet in just 10 minutes. That's exactly what happened to the 191 people on board this Boeing 737-800. According to reports, an irregularity in the plane's pressurization system triggered alarms, prompting the pilots to act quickly. Oxygen masks deployed, flight attendants were reportedly shouting directions, and chaos erupted as passengers feared for their lives. Several passengers took to social media afterward to share their terrifying experience. One described hearing a muffled boom before the masks dropped, while another said they felt the plane plummeting violently, and were so sure it was the end that they began writing wills and even sharing bank pins with loved ones. Another person said their legs were still shaking after landing, and that the trauma made everything else in life feel trivial. What's even more distressing is that passengers remained on board the aircraft for over an hour after the emergency landing. Although no one was physically injured, the psychological impact was profound. In response, Spring Airlines Japan offered 15,000 yen, about $104, in compensation to each passenger, but only after public complaints. And even then, travelers were required to contact the airline themselves to claim it. This incident raises questions about airline safety, the emotional toll such experiences take on passengers, and how airlines handle crises. Thankfully, due to the crew's swift response and emergency protocols, a potential tragedy was avoided. But the fear those passengers endured will not be forgotten anytime soon. Stay subscribed for more videos.